What is up, guys? My name is MipZ and welcome for the very first Valorant guide that I have ever made. So today we're gonna have a look at my absolute favorite champion or hero to play in Valorant, Phoenix. So in this video, what we're gonna do is that first of all, we're gonna talk a little bit about the abilities, how they work, and kind of like how they interact with each other. So we're gonna go into the very detail of every single one, so that you guys can take this hero and apply everything you've learned to your own gameplays and know how everything plays together. While we're doing this, I'm gonna play the game live as well, so that hopefully can make the guide a little more entertaining than otherwise. Then afterwards, we'll talk a little bit about kind of what you want to do with this hero, what your strategy is overall, and then lastly, that's just kind of gonna have fun. So yeah, first of all, let's talk a little bit about Phoenix's abilities. So of course he has 4 abilities just like all the other champions. The first one being his Firewall. This one is pretty amazing and actually highly underrated. You just gotta make sure that we don't die here. All right, sweet. What this thing can do is that you can actually put up this big firewall, and what a lot of people don't know about this one is, first of all, you can bend it. I'll show you guys as we get into the next round how that works.
Last player standing.
Okay, so we gotta go A. I know he's probably over here. Need to turn down up my sound just slightly.
Clutch.
Oh wait, was rip. Okay, my bad. I just gave that. Okay, anyway, let's show this the abilities here. So first of all, we have our firewall right here. So the firewall, what you can do with this one is basically that you can bend the fire. So if you are aiming this way, we'll do it as we get out here, then we can actually aim it around the corner. So if you kind of drag your mouse real quick, then it's gonna bend the wall. The cool thing is this wall gives damage to enemies if they run into it, but it also heals you if you do. So that's super amazing. You can see right here, if we bend it, you can see it just kind of turns right there. Also, as I said, it heals you, which is super neat. And that's kind of what you want to use this for. You want to use it to block certain areas or make it very difficult for the enemy to get a position such that you can force their position. Let's see if we can okay, I have the bomb here. Let's place it. I think most of them are right in front of us up there. All right, so that is the firewall. It also has an interaction with our Q. We'll talk about that one in just a second. Let's just kill this guy. I think another one is coming.
One enemy remaining.
There we go. Last one. I think I'm gonna take one of these guys' weapons. What does this guy have? Spectre. Let's take this. All right. So it has an interaction with your Q. We'll talk about that one just as we've explained the Q. So your Q is called Curveball, and it's basically this flash that you can throw. You can throw it like this to either left or right by clicking either the left mouse button, or you can click it by clicking the right mouse button. It's going to go to either side. You can also use this over objects if you are trying to, you can like do it here and it's going to shoot over the edge. And that's basically different ways of using it. Like you could use it here. You could throw it over by looking up. So yeah, it's just a pretty cool thing that always flashes. Think of this as a flashbang. So there's a very cool interaction with this one. Just take this guy. There's a very cool interaction with your Q, because this one also, it's also able to flash yourself, which is of course not ideal and not something you would like. But if you have the firewall up like this, then even though it would flash me right here, it doesn't, because it, like, the firewall obstructs the flash from yourself, but it's gonna flash on the other side. So you could actually use this to rush somebody, which is honestly very, very cool. It's a very, very nice thing to do. Oh, this looks so cool. Okay, so
it was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
One enemy remaining.
another one there. Triple baby. All right, so that's our Q. You can flash to either side, and yeah, you can have 2 charges of this, so it's honestly such an amazing spell. Then we have our E, and our E is basically this. Let's go down and then place the bomb. Not bad. Our E is basically just like a fireball. I did not see this guy. It's just like a fireball that you can throw, and it just goes like it. You can throw it on the ground, and it heals yourself if you throw it on yourself. But if you throw it on the enemy, it's going to deal damage over time for 4 seconds. And it's absolutely, the damage is very, very strong. So how you use this kind of comes down to the situation and kind of your play style. So if you throw this one, then I'll try and throw it aggressively in this round so you guys can see. But you can actually use this in a very cool way if you throw it on enemies. Because what it does is that it basically flies in a curve. And then it suddenly goes downwards, meaning that you can throw it over certain objects and it's going to fall down right behind it. We'll see if we can do it. I just need to make sure that we don't die instantly here. So imagine that... Oh god, this guy gotta die. Imagine that somebody's behind that one. You can throw it up there and it's going to bounce right back down. You can see it instantly went down as it got to this point. So you can actually throw it over certain objects and that way ensure that it's like... push somebody out that's hiding behind a box or something else, which is honestly very, very, very good. But yeah, personally, I'm a big fan of using it for self-healing because my aim is usually pretty good. So just the fact that I have this self-healing, I have the flash and I have this wall that actually allows me to put down this wall that I can stand behind, then throw flashes and then rush them is absolutely insane. I don't really need more utilities generally. I'm not saying that I never use the hot hands for that. So we have our blaze, curveball, and hot hands. I'm sorry I gave them the wrong names. Or firewall is the blaze, or flashes are the curveballs, and then we have our E, which is our hot hands, which is this this fire thing that goes down from the sky, or not down from the sky, but that kind of falls down in the curve and then suddenly goes straight down. So these 3 abilities work very well together. Then we have our last ability, and that's our ult. And our ult is one of the most fun things ever. It allows you to click it, then you become like you're invisible, or not invisible, but invincible for a moment, meaning that you respawn. If you die, you respawn back to the point where you used it. And if the duration, the run back time goes fully, then... Whoop. Oh, did not expect him to be up there. And if the run back time fully diminishes or goes to what do you say, 0, then you just teleport back to the point where you used it. So if you die, you teleport back to that point, and if the duration is over, you teleport back to that point. So this is honestly a very, very cool thing. And what I usually like, a good way of using this is using it for a risky play, or a play where you are like, okay, I have to figure out where people are. So there's kind of a lot of cool ways of using it. I don't know how many times I've used it, and it's allowed me to literally 1v5 their team, because it's allowed me to recon, kill a couple of people while I rush them. Whoop. Oh, nice. Okay, one guy up there. Ouch. All right, I'm gonna go around. But it allows you to make a risky play that really can pay off. And that's what I usually use it for. So generally speaking, how do you actually want to play Phoenix? Well, in my opinion, and the way I play Phoenix is I play him as a playmaker. This basically means that because of his abilities, you can force the enemy, like, imagine somebody's around the corner. You can force the enemy to be blinded, to either have to pull back. And like, there are so many things that you can do with this champion. You can force them to reposition because of your wall. So he's a very aggressive, in my opinion, like, playing Phoenix should be played very aggressively. He's not a good patient champion, or, well, of course you can play him defensively, that's not what I'm saying, but he has some very, very unique abilities that allows him to play super aggressive. Like, let's try this. I'm gonna run out here, I'm gonna use my ult, I'm just gonna try and rush out, see if I can find someone. Okay, so I'm dead there, but it didn't really matter too much because I had my ult. And this was no way an amazing play, but it allowed me to come back out, be a part of the game still. And from time to time, you are going to be able to pull up like triples just from doing this. So right here, I know that a lot of people are up in the middle here. So we're going to be able to just pull all the way around. I actually have the bomb, so I should go down and plant. And I'm not saying in any way that I'm pro at this game. Believe me, I'm not. But I think that this champion is something you should try always. You need to play him predictively and not like reactively. And this basically means that every time that you're like, okay, I know somebody's probably behind this corner, pop your flash there before you go out. If you have no clue where they are, use your wall to obstruct them. If you're like, okay, somebody's probably hiding in this corner right there, well, then before you go out from this one, then use your wall and then bend it all that you can, so you just flick it all the way to the side, the right side, so the wall bends this way and bends over and finishes right there. Because that way this guy's gonna be caught in the corner. You can pull out, you can put your fire thing on him, you could also blind him. Like, you have all the options. If you blind him, he's gonna be blinded, and you're not, because he's inside the wall. So there are so many options for you to like make an insane play and just force a play on the enemy that they have to react on. Like, that's what he really strives at. And his ult can just be used in so many ways together to try and yeah, honestly, like, imagine that you want to plant the bomb. You could actually use your ult, run down here, plant the bomb, and then you're gonna because the duration go out, or if you die, then you're gonna go back to the place where you used it, and the enemy is now gonna be forced to defuse the bomb, and you now have the superior position because you just need to defend it from an angle. They're not 100% sure where you are. So there are so many options for using this ability in a good way, using the wall to obstruct vision from the enemy and also deal damage. And don't underestimate the fact that your wall can also heal you. So imagine that you've been in a in a fight where you got pretty low, you use your E to heal yourself up. You can just you can use your wall for it as well. Pop your wall. I think we'll do it in the next round here, so I can show you guys just how effective this is. So if we go in here, and we'll try and see if we can take some damage in this game without dying. And I'll use the wall to heal myself up, because it is actually really good for that as well. And then we can blind people through it if somebody's coming. Like, it's just, this champion is honestly, in my opinion, the most fun champ I've played so far. And he's amazing. He's honestly amazing. And if you're an aggressive player, believe me, this is the champion for you. All right, so I don't think they know. It's right here. We can put up the firewall. That was really risky. Okay, but we can get into the wall here, get some HP. This was a terrible wall though, but like right there, we got some HP back, which is super nice. Okay, so most of my team died in B or in mid. Rip. Okay. But yeah, he's just an insane aggressive playmaker champion that I honestly cannot prompt enough. If you really do like playing very aggressively, then he's insanely good. If you like hard carrying your team, it's also super good. I'm not saying that I'm insane. Right now we're doing 14-4, and I might not be the sole reason why we're winning. That's not what I'm saying. Just saying that even though I'm explaining, even though I'm not fully focused, then I'm able to pull off stuff like this, mostly because of the champion, but of course also I have a pretty decent aim. But like, he's such a good champion for somebody who has an aggressive play style. And using these using the flashes are just absolutely ridiculously strong. Like, if you use them correctly, we'll talk a little bit now about how you actually optimize the flashes, making it harder for the enemy to do anything about it. So the thing is with your flashes, as you guys seen so far, when you cast them, it kind of bends around to either side, depending on which side you threw it at. The thing is that think about if you know somebody's over here, then it's better for you to cast it a little bit earlier, such that it just spins around the corner, than going all the way to the corner before flashing, because this is going to give them less. If you're further away and it just goes around the corner, it's going to give the enemy less time to react on your flash than if they are able to see it and look away. So do think about that you're using it. There's one guy up there. He's super low. All right, so now we can bend that one. We know one guy's down here. Oh, well played. Well played. I gave him 227 damage. He does not have a lot of HP left. One guy on this guy's left. He's not seeing him. He's gonna get flanked. Or oh, maybe not. I'm pretty sure it's one guy down there.
Eagle-eyed.
Might still be one more. He's doing pretty well. That was really, really nice. That was a really, really good kill. I thought he hadn't noticed this guy behind him, which is good. A good flank. Okay, so he knows one guy now is in front of him. He just rests. Oh, so he's back to 3 people.
30 seconds left.
Well played. Oh. This is actually a really good play. If he runs down there, gets the bomb, then... Oh, close one. The sad thing is the guy that kind of turned this whole game, like this guy did very well. If I had killed the healer and hadn't died, like I gave that guy 227 damage. If I killed that guy, this would have looked like so different, because this guy would definitely have won. He did really, really well. All right. And so I think this time let's go. Should we go B mid? I think so. Let's go B mid. Yeah, in general with Phoenix, you want to be using your ult aggressively. You want to be the one going in first. Right now I'm using my ult super poorly, but it does kind of flank them out. Use this around the corner. We know this guy's right there. Another one there. Healing up. Now we've kind of put the whole game. This round is basically in our favor. One guy going down to plant.
One enemy remaining.
One guy left. Probably yeah. This was just an absolute smash of a round. Like we just ran in there and we completely annihilated them. All right, so I think this round we'll just buy everything we need, because why not? Should we go for an AVP just for the fun of it? Do we have enough for that? We actually don't. All right, let's just bring this then. So these guys are absolutely struggling to do anything about us, and like Phoenix he's just such a good aggressive champion to play. So let's have a look. We have 3 people going A. So if we take B mid and then push up through the vent here, then I think that'll be good. Here we go. Another one. Reload. Probably somebody in the... shouldn't have sprayed. He's 33 HP left. RIP. But it's still fine, because we killed 2, and one guy had very low HP after us.
One enemy remaining.
Yep. So our team is completely destroying them at this point, and I just keep trying to apply pressure and playing super aggressive. And honestly, my team is also doing very well, which is super good. But this champion, like the combination of these abilities are just honestly so insanely good. Oh, we don't need all this. I think we'll go for this. This is my favorite pistol start. Okay, so I think we'll go down here. We're gonna take B mid side, and I'm gonna kind of wait here for a moment, hope that they push up. And then I'm gonna shoot them. So I'm just gonna wait patiently for a second here. Because if I can get them close enough to use my flash on them while they're in the open, then that's GG. We can easily kill 1 or 2 of them. And we can pull back with our E healing up. So I'm gonna wait here for a moment. Yep. So let's see. Gonna wait. Okay, somebody's pushing A. A long. There we go. So A long might be going. It might be going sewers now. They're still A long. All right, I'm going back. By the way, a good tip, you can still like sneak.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. All right, where's the last one? Last guy's sewers. So I know for now my mate is going up there. Okay. The thing is, my thought here is if this guy's going up here to the sewers and he's cleaning, if he doesn't meet him right there, then I'm gonna just go to this point and I'm gonna wait for them. That was my overall plan. I was like, okay, we know where he is right now. If my mate duels him, then if he dies, I know he keeps pushing that way most likely. But if he doesn't die, then he's probably going to sewers on the other side, and I can just sit and wait for him there. So also, when you are playing Phoenix, even though you're playing aggressively, try and play smart. Like, think about how you can utilize these abilities. You know you're strong when they're in the open. So wait. I can hear them. Boom. And kill them. Use fire. They're low. Oh, I did not check that corner. I should have. I knew he was either in that room or the next one. But just try and use all of your abilities kind of predictively. Like, it kind of force them into certain corners and make things really difficult for them. I think a good thing I could have done against the last one there was putting my wall like across the room, just like in a straight line. And then I could have checked basically through the fire by using my flash, or just having that mission, or cutting up the room in 2 with the wall, making it easier for me to clear half of the room at the time, because the enemy won't be able to see what's on the other side of the wall. So that's something you can really use this wall for as well. It's like, I'll try and see if I can find a spot to explain it, but you can use it kind of predictively to figure out. Like, let's say that I need to, let's see if we can find a good spot to explain this. All right, so let's say I'm coming out here, and I'm unsure if one guy's up there or here. Then what I could do, I'll just use the ability here if when the round starts. Then what I could do here is that I could actually put, if I don't know which corner he's in, then I could put a wall up there, and I could check first. I could check the this side, and then I could check that side, or reverse. So you can actually split up the rooms using this ability, making it easier, or you can bend it, which makes it even better. So you could be here, instead of making yourself visible to this up here, you could pop this and then pop it to the side. And I didn't actually drag it enough there. But if you drag it a bit more, it will just go over here, and you can check both corners by peeking through the fire a lot easier, which is super cool. All right, let's see if we can get a cool kill. If we kill one, then we get our ult back. For those of you who don't know how the ults work, it's basically you get 1 point in your ult every game. You get 1 for each orb you gather, and you get and you get 1 for each kill. So getting kills on Phoenix allows you to use your ult faster as well. Right now we're 1 away from it, so I'm gonna go for 1 kill. Then I'm gonna use my ult if possible. I'm gonna stand here and wait. Feel like I can go out. I see the spike. I'm making a lot of noise here, but I'm pretty sure that they're the other side. They might hear me as I'm going in here. I use this up there. All right, no one.
One enemy remaining.
I had a feeling he was right there. A good thing for me to do here would actually have been to bend this, making him not know which side I was coming out from, and then I could just, yeah, it would be easier for me to clear. But that's, if you guys can see what I mean, like, you have so many tools at your disposal with this champion to just, yeah, kind of bend the game to whatever you like. I think one of the hardest things right now to master on him is mastering the bend of the what's it called, the blaze, such that it bends directly where you want it. So that's something that most people might have to practice a little bit on. All right, nobody's here. They're probably B.
The hunt begins.
Yep, they are. I'm gonna go sewers. Oh, I did not think one guy would camp there. That was it's funny because that Brimstone, he's always in like a random place. He's so far away from his team and he's doing his own thing. Okay, this round I think they are gonna, it's gonna be a close one. Yeah, they're planting.
Spike planted.
Nice. He has his rocket. Probably should shoot around the corner here because he knows one guy's probably on the left side.
Last player standing.
Yeah. Okay, so one guy was far left. One guy was... So he knows one guy's down there. I'll try and ping it for him. See if I can make it a little easier. Oh. He got destroyed. All right, so we need to win 2 rounds. Let's just go with this again. We have everything we need. I think we'll go for the B side. I generally play best around B in this match or in this map. I really do like this place. I think we'll go for a random B rusher. And in general, of course, if you're playing the defended team, then rushing always is not always the best thing. But for me, playing this aggressive works out very, very well. That's the Brimstone, meaning that most others are probably in the other side. But I am going to play a little carefully. I'm mostly afraid if somebody's there. Okay, so somebody caught vision inside here. Hear them right around this corner. Don't know if anybody else is here.
One enemy remaining.
Last guy be sewers. Yep. Oh. I was unsure if it was one side or the other, but I didn't want to... I should have used my flash there. The worst thing is I was thinking about it, but didn't do it.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Yeah, this is just a complete stomp. Like they're really struggling to be in this game right now. All right, so we have our ult, so I think we should just go for a hard-on rush. Let's see how many teams or how many players do we have here. We have, if I was them, what would I do? We'll try rushing this side. I'll wait a few seconds, see if there's any shots fired before I use my ult. If I see B short, then I'll go back and I'll use my ult over there. Yep, they're over here. Wait, they're both places? I'm unsure how many. Oh, all right, these 2 up here.
Come on, let's go.
Yep, okay, that's fine.
Spike planted.
Going up.
Welcome to my world.
It should be flashed.
One enemy remaining.
No, he's in this corner. Nice. GG. So yeah, that was kind of that. So as you guys can see, Phoenix is an absolutely insane champion. I hope this video was able to kind of help you guys and get an understanding of how he works. This is kind of a different way of doing how-to guides, and I don't really know if you guys enjoyed it or not. If you found it helpful someone, then make sure to tell me in the comment section or leave a like. If you are new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe. It's been insane to see the Amazon support from all the leaked content, and I will continue to do these. I just thought I was gonna try something else for a little while, or for a little bit, or for once in a while. I'm not in any way stopping League. League is coming every single week. But I think we'll try and mix some Valorant into it as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want to see more of it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. But that is all I have to say for this one. If you guys have a champion that you would like me to cover, then make sure to tell me in the comment section below. But that's going to be it for this one. As always, stay awesome, have fun, and take it easy, guys.